What's going on YouTube? Here with a surprise episode of the Student Athlete Show today. It's my last day in Chicago. Didn't plan on filming today, so y'all caught me in the wrinkly shirt today, so I apologize. But it is the 4th of July. Not the most patriotic guy in the world, especially with a lot of the stuff we got going on in America right now. But sports never stops. So you know that means, or you may not know that means, I know that means that on the 4th of July at high noon, the coverage for the Nathan's Famous Hot Dog Eating Contest starts. And today, Joey Chestnut was going for his 15th Nathan's Famous Hot Dog Eating Championship title, and he went out there and got it. They threw up a graphic earlier in the coverage, and he and Rafael Nadal were tied at 14th for the most championships any athlete has ever received in a single event. So now Joey Chestnut holds that title for eating hot dogs, which made me start thinking about one of the most interesting narratives that you can have in any sport, and that's dominance. Dominance, I feel like, is a double-edged sword for some sports. I feel like too much dominance can take the excitement and the parity out of a sport and make things less interesting. But at the same time, we love to see dominance. That's most of the reason why a lot of people are watching any sport. It's amazing to go out there or watch from home and just see people be the best in the world at something. And the biggest part about a dominance like Joey Chestnuts is that he's far and away more dominant than most athletes at the peak of any sport, and he's far and away head and shoulders above everybody that's around him. Today, he finished with an unofficial score of 63 hot dogs in 10 minutes, which, believe it or not, is like 11 hot dogs off of his world record. And the guy next to him, I'm already forgetting his name, had never really seen the guy before. The hot dog eating contest on the 4th of July is literally the only professional eating that I watch all year, but for some reason I tune in. And he was 20 hot dogs ahead of the next guy. He's like 30 hot dogs ahead of the other guy on this side and like 2 guys down on that side. And it's a crazy thing to watch. Is watching Joey Chestnut eat 63 hot dogs the most entertaining thing in the world? No. But it is pretty damn amazing. And when I've been watching the Nathan's Famous contest since as long as I can remember. I've been watching so long that I'm going to butcher this name, but Takeru Kobayashi was the champion for like the first few years that I was watching. And Joey Chestnut took the title from him in 2007. Before that, Kobayashi had won 6 straight Nathan's Famous titles, which I do believe was a record at the time. And Joey Chestnut's just been on a tear ever since. He's won 15 of the last 16 titles. Megatoad Matt Stoney took the title in 2015 just for a year. And it makes me wonder why I tune in every year. And it makes me wonder, would I be watching the Nathan's Famous contest still if Joey Chestnut wasn't going out there and putting down 60, 70 hot dogs every year, like blowing the competition out of the water? If somebody new is winning every year, would I be watching? And I think the answer is that at this point, Joey Chestnut has almost become as big as the sport. Like I said, the hot dog eating contest is the only competitive eating that I watch all year, and I couldn't even tell you where you could start to even dig in and find other competitive eating contests. I don't think any other ones come on ESPN. I don't know the name of any leagues or anything like that, but I do tune in every 4th of July to see what Joey Chestnut is going to do. And apparently the guy that came in second place today had beaten Joey Chestnut a few times this year already in other competitions like chicken wings and like a couple other things. But for some reason, when the 4th of July rolls around, Joey Chestnut just shows up. And it makes me think about other sports like basketball. I'm a huge basketball guy, and we watched LeBron James go to 8 straight NBA finals, 9 in 10 years. And did I ever get tired of seeing LeBron go to the finals? The answer is not really, because he was chasing something. And we were just watching greatness unfold. I think even from the first year, like, you kind of knew that LeBron James was on his way to having an all-time great career, if not like the greatest career ever. And Joey Chestnut is far and away the greatest competitive eater ever, and is not even close. And he's not even chasing anything at this point. I think at this point everybody's tuning in just to see if he wins or loses, and that's interesting to me. You know, um, I think dominance is healthy for a lot of sports, um, but I do think people like to see a mix, and I'm wondering like how the ratings will come out this year. I'm wondering if I will tune in next year, but honestly, noon on 4th of July, I usually just don't have anything better to do. So, thanks for tuning in for this one. Subscribe, like, comment. Be on the lookout for some other things that I got coming this week from this trip, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.